Indianapolis. Today we've got a battle here in the NFC North. It's the Green Bay Packers and the Minnesota Vikings. Here's Brandon McManus to get this one going. And we're off from US Bank Stadium. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Off play action. It's McCarthy. As a man, Justin Jefferson. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run.
You know what I like about that kick? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
At the 40-yard line.
On first down, it's Mason. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Another run for Mason. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
The offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to first down. But instead, defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on a 3rd and short.
One yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches. Drive power for it. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. That's a pickup of 9. And it'll bring up a Minnesota first down. Love the way they decided to keep the drive moving. Brock pounding it forwards and an early tone on this opening drive.
It sure does, both physically and then mentally as well, because you know and I know successful run often leads to great play-action pass.
A quick throw is swatted away, incomplete. He was looking for T.J. Hawkinson. So 2nd down coming up.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
This is Mason on 2nd down. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss. And that right there, an early look at somebody who might just be the impact player in this ballgame.
Yeah, there's no question this strong safety loves to come downhill. Now, as an offense, you've got to adjust. You've got to throw over the top if he's willing to be that aggressive.
19s, go, Rig, go!
McCarthy throwing on 3rd down. Jefferson brings it in on the slant. And he's going to have enough for the first down, not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
That's good for a Vikings first down.
Working inside the red zone. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings finish up an excellent opening series. It's a T.J. Hawkinson touchdown. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time for that touchdown.
What do you mean? You feel that tempo in the offense?
Yeah, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively on their toes. Not quite sure what was coming next. That would be that same strategy they employed. I guess so. Until that defense proves they can stop them.
Here comes Williams on the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
Ready.
Kicks the handoff, now Love. Has it to his back. Here's Josh Jacobs. And he is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that first down. They get 13 on the pickup, and that's good for a Green Bay first down. Markers reset, ball at the 37.
Come on.
Running right, here's Jacobs. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Set. Blue striker. Cut.
Love out of the shotgun. Completed over the middle. And this one doesn't go far.
That's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Let's go. Set.
Throwing his Love on 3rd. Buys time, rolling right. That's over the middle and caught by Reed. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
On the double. Down. Ready.
Play fake, it's Love. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to Charles Lewis, incomplete.
I love that. I love that defensively right there. It's about the only thing you can do to the tight ends at this level. You have got to disrupt them. You have got to match their physicality with even more physicality, and it forced an incompletion.
That's complete to Reed, out left. He's right up next to that first down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short.
A gain of 10 brings up 3rd and inches.
Cycle. Cut.
Loves to throw again. Escapes the pocket. Pushes it towards his running back, but it's going to wind up incomplete. That brings up 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
And they apparently don't want a field goal to start this game. They want 6. They're going for it.
Here we go. Set. Check.
Love throwing on 4th. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on 4th, and it's going to go over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Right there, hurt. Riggs. 18.
First play in the drive. Here's Mason. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too.
It's a gain of 11.
On the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. On the move, headed right. This is Jefferson, and he's got it. And hey, if you can't prevent the catch, Brock, at least prevent a gain after it, right? So they make the quick stop at the 31.
That's another.
It's a 26-yard pickup there. And that's going to give the Vikings the first down.
31-yard line.
Broccolini. 60 Bison.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. Goes right back to Jefferson, complete. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. The big play nets him 17 yards. And it'll bring up a Minnesota first down.
That's another Vikings first down. 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Hurt. Left wing 19. Go.
From the red zone now. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And that sack drives him in the wrong direction, partner, ahead of this 2nd down.
And 20 at the Packers 24-yard line.
Draw play here. It's Mason. He's forward. Gets a couple of yards. Brought down by Quinn Walker. These two NFC North teams have played one so far. 7-0 is our score. More from US Bank Stadium after the break. We're ready now for the second quarter to begin. Vikings in control of it. They'll need a big play to continue a nice drive. It's third and very long.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Go Chap, go Chap. Ready, ready.
Back to throw. Here's McCarthy. And he's got it. It's in close. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal. They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal.
First down.
Check, Bobcat, check.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
A tight end in motion now. Mason. Gets in. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. To rock this offense, looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
That one splits the uprights. And the Vikings double their lead to 14. Here's Riker set to kick this away. It's Keyshawn Nixon with the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Nixon on the return. The Packers take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Green Bay offense to the line now. First and 10.
Here we go.
Shotgun now for Love. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A loss of 8 yards. It's second down.
Trying again, following the sack. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game, and now they're staring at fourth and long. The Packers send out their punting unit.
Daniel Whelan in punt formation for the Packers.
He has it at the 33. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
Take over first and 10 at their own 42-yard line.
So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's first and 10.
Here we go, set. Cougar 19. Check smash, check smash. Ready, go. Ready.
Now give it to Mason. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up second and 2.
8 yards on the pickup brings up second and 2
Let's go now.
at their 49-yard line.
Sending him on the dive. It's a gain of 4 there, and that's going to give the Vikings the first down.
A gain of 4
Ooh,
yards.
I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that third down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down.
Tag. Bravo 80. Go.
McCarthy hit, he lost the football. And they scoop it up, time to push for the line. He did him a solid by recovering that, but not helping them with the yards lost afterwards as this play finally comes to an end.
Well, I think you know the only thing redeeming about that play, Kate.
They got the ball back.
Yeah, well done. Yeah, they got the ball back, but a whole lot longer down the distance.
Somebody gotta do it. Somebody gotta do it.
So they keep the football, but now they face second and long.
Let's go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. Has him running the comeback. He's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still, Brock, not enough to avoid third down.
A gain of 14 yards brings up third down.
McCarthy to throw it. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up fourth down.
That is just a nice stretch of some reps there defensively. Really one of the areas when you watch college game to the NFL game that there is a vast difference. That's the tightness of coverage. These windows of opportunity are small, and they could not find a completion.
The Packers take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Packers getting set here. First and 10.
Ready?
Jacobs gets it to start the drive. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of down.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of the broadcast are my O-line buddies that hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. 7 yards on the run. That sets up an easily attainable 3rd and 1. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs.
Yellow, 20 seconds.
3rd and 1 now. Love. Complete beyond the marker. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. Offense up to the line fast.
First down, Packers.
Flag open. Flag two. Steal, block. Ready.
Thrown on first down. Love. That pass caught by Wicks. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Here we go. Set.
Love from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Down. 60 red. 60 red. Ready.
Shotgun give now to Jacob. And the defense wins this rep. That's stopped at the line, and now they've got 3rd and...
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
This is 3rd and goal. They're backed up to the 9.
Come on, set. Right, 95. Set.
Here's Love. Jump off, caught by his back. Oh, no luck. He tried. He was frightened, but they send him backwards on 3rd and goal. On comes Brandon McManus now to try this field goal for the Packers. A very short kick here from the right half. McManus sends it through. And that'll get him back to 11.
Hey, facing a deficit that's going to follow you into halftime in that locker room, they will welcome those 3 points and a little bit of feel-good momentum.
And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. Motion man right is Jefferson. 1st and 10. It's McCarthy. Grabbed by Jordan Addison. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
From the 44 here on 2nd down. Finds him over the middle. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
A gain of 3 yards. And the Vikings 1st down.
Here's McCarthy to throw. Hits him on the out route. And he gets it past the 50 and down to the Packers side of the field. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first.
2nd and 4 at the 47-yard line.
Again, McCarthy to throw. Now it'll be caught by Adam Thielen. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line.
A gain of 12 yards.
Timeout taken by the offense. They're 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Okay, ready?
They're set up at the 35 now.
Ready? Cougar 19. Mustang 19.
Another throw here for McCarthy. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
When you watch the combine, you'll watch guys try to make this throw. Without chemistry, it's so hard to execute. That was picture perfect. That's a QB and receiver on the same page because that route, that deep out to the field, that takes just a different level of connectedness.
Hey, smash. Panther 11.
1st down from the red zone. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Intended for TJ.
Working across the middle, Brock. It is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Right here. Here we go.
Back to the air, McCarthy. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and leave teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
McCarthy throwing on 3rd down. Looking Hawkinson, he's got it. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Throwing again now, McCarthy. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings get more points to end a lopsided 1st half. That one not easy, Brock. Threading the needle there. Boy, there was a lot of traffic in the end zone, but he still found
usually double coverage in the end zone in this league, but when you give your receiver a chance in that spot, that's what they love. And sometimes you just have to trust that your guys are better than the ones surrounding him, and he'll go make that play.
That one right down the middle. And the Vikings push their lead to 18. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Nixon now to return it. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And he was pushing for midfield there before they finally dragged him down at the 45.
When you get contributions like that and you kick off returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
He's back to throw. Trying the comeback route. He has room past the 25. And it goes the distance. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers chop some of the lead off before the half. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. That's no good. The veteran mishits one rather surprisingly, and they leave a point after on the table. They're probably still thinking about that missed extra point, partner, but he's got to move past it quick as he gets forward to send this one away. So it's a touchback on the kickoff, and we're going to get one final snap here in the half.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Here comes the final play of our first half. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. From a couple of yards deep, this is going to come out. They stop him right as he gets up past the 15.
On the return, the Packers take over first and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
Green Bay offense to the line now. First and 10.
Let's go now. Ready.
Third quarter starts with a run from Jacobs. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
A loss of a yard brings up second and 11 at the 15-yard line.
Ready.
Love out of the shotgun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to get him all the way up near that 30-yard line, Brock. Knocked down a step or two shy of it. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
And the Packer first down.
Here we go. Set. Cut.
Shotgun now for Love. Short pass brought in. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
First down, Green Bay.
Black, red, cycle. Cut.
Love. Gets this one to Wicks. And on first down, no place to go here. They're going to take him out about a yard behind the line.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was first down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
Sticking in the air, Love. Brought in by his back. It's Jacobs. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. Dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A gain of 16 yards. First down, Packers.
First down throw. Here's Love. Throwing the out route complete. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Hey, Kate, you know this from covering the Seahawks, calling their preseason game. When Pete Carroll was there, he said it once, he said it 100 times. Stay on top, stay on top, stay on top. You'll give up a short little out route like that, but just stay on top of the deep threat.
Second down now, 7 to go.
Eagle blue. 52 blue. Set.
Throwing again. Love. This is on target to Christian Watson. And he's got it down to the 30 before going out. Give him 8 yards on the play. And it'll be first down, Packers.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Okay,
First and 10 now from the 30.
ready. Yellow, 40, set, huh?
Love now, off the play action. Right back to Watson. This is Combs. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone. Brock's inside the 15. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And the defender comes away with it. Harrison Smith with the INT. And the Vikings will take over as this gets brought out to the 20-yard line.
Intercepted.
Vikings to the line now. Here's first and 10.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
They give to Mason. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Second and 3. It's on the end. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. They'll get 18 yards there. And it'll bring up a Minnesota first down.
For a Vikings first down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
19 Lions.
They give left side to Mason. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
You know, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10.
Let's go now.
McCarthy fires out wide, complete. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
I really like the timing of that screen call to the perimeter. Get the ball in space to operate, and turns into a nice gain.
Third and just 2 to go.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready? Go, Jack, Hup. Ready?
Mason will try this one at the gut. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Offense in the hurry up here.
Gain of 2. Brings up fourth down and less than a yard.
Go. Ready.
Ooh, maybe some nerves there. He moved early on fourth down. Now we're going to see if this affects their choice to go for it. Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it. We snap it to McCarthy. He's got it to his running back. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out.
It's a gain of 11.
It's an 11-yard gain to back up the considerable gamble there on fourth down, and they move those chains.
At the 39-yard line.
Hawk 70.
Mason gets it from the gun. No repeat success of that last run as he only is able to get back to the line on this play.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
Second and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here.
Go. Ready.
Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's going to give the Vikings the first down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Straight ahead, Here's Mason. Soft lane, hit it quick, call that a gain of 7. Nicely done.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Here we go, set. 60 by 6.
Running once more with Mason. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're in the first and goal.
It's a
What a great sign to start the second half of this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
Ready, set, hey! Hey, check that, street. Go!
Going to the ground again on first.